What brought me here is the toxic environment.
I didn't behave well, and my mom couldn't take care of me, and my grandparents couldn't take care of me.
Jim and I adopted a 2-year-old, and he came to us with a lot of trauma, a lot of behavioral issues. By the time he was 13, he was getting into trouble. So we had to place our child in a home similar to this. As a mother, that was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And if I did not have a place that I could go to that had Christian house parents, people that I know had my values, who would care for him as their very own, I could never have placed him. And who knows what would happen.
Well, the purpose of the Children's Home here is to provide a family model of care, to show these children what it's like to have a mom and a dad, to have food to eat and a good school to go to.
When the students come in, I test all of them, and then I test them again when they leave or at the end of the school year. Over the years, they've made an average of 3.7 grade levels in academic achievement. So if they've come in at a 6th grade level, that would be 9th grade, 10th grade levels of academic achievement.
What I enjoy most about being here at Mountain States Children's Home is the house parents.
You're surrounded by house parents that love you like a mom and dad. They treat you like you're part of the family. They care for you, and if you're hurting, you can always talk to them. They're always open. And
I just appreciate the opportunity that we have to influence and guide the kids, and we just pray that the impact we have is something that will help them for the rest of their lives as they move forward.
I think at Mountain States Children's Home, what makes this program unique is the therapeutic component that we bring to everything that we do with the kids, whether it's events, programs, counseling, interactions that we have with them. It's a deeper level of care. You know, we work with them from a therapeutic standpoint, everything that we do with them.
Here at Mountain States, they've helped me overcome a lot of my anger.
There's so many people that want their children to have the impact that this home has, and there's just not enough room. And if we just have more room, we can make more of a difference because the kids are there.
A lot of the residential group care programs in the state of Colorado are being defunded at an alarming rate. They just closed 8 last year, and that's driving a lot more families toward the Children's Home here. Well, we have just launched a $7 million capital campaign. The goal of this campaign is to replenish a home that's falling apart. We need to replenish our vans that we can provide safe, reliable transportation for the children.
The exciting thing we're doing is this transitional program. It was very sad to send kids out at 18 when they're not prepared. They don't have support. They may not have a family to go home to.
The transitional living program will provide 3 pathways for children to experience what it's like to be an adult while still remaining in the care of the home. Well, one of the best benefits of giving to the Children's Home, if you live in the state of Colorado, it's called the Colorado Child Care Tax Credit. What this means is you can give a gift, say for instance $10,000. You can get $5,000 back on your tax refund next year. You can get half of your donation back is the best way to look at it.
My friend said, if a police officer showed up at your doorstep with a baby wrapped in cloth and said, "Will you help me? This child has nowhere to go tonight." Would you say no? Because by doing nothing, we're saying no. And by not doing things like what Mountain States Children's Home is doing, and it's standing in the gap, and we can get modeled great parenting, modeled love of God, modeled success in school, and deliver all those things, it's just so much more fruitful and so much more impactful. And I don't know of a single other place where I can proactively interrupt that cycle of despair and destruction that the broken family represents other than Mountain States Children's Home.
To the volunteers out there, thank you again.